I guess for most people, being a homebody means that you're just stuck at home being bored and doing nothing fun at all. However, for me, that's the complete opposite, as this is the time I feel like I flourish the most. Having the time to cook one of my favorite meals in the evenings and just taking that time to pamper myself, and even going up a notch to start a business directly from my home. I just want to share with you guys what it's like to really not have a boring life being a homebody girly, even though you are living in one of the busiest cities in the world. Hello girly girl, welcome back to my channel. It is a lovely Saturday evening and we are doing a little homebody vlog, one where I'm just sharing with you guys what it's like here at home, being comfortable, being cozy, being me with my children, all while living in a very big city. You guys know already that I live in New York City, Manhattan to be exact, but at the same time I am such a homebody girly, and I find that a lot of people don't necessarily share what it's like at home in New York City. It's always about going out to the newest cafe and trying this coffee shop, doing this and that and so many other different things that concerns the city itself. But for me, that is not realistic because I love to be at home. I am at home 99% of my time. I am at home, and so I just want to share with you guys what a normal, very normal night looks like with my kids making noise in the background. Being here in New York City, where my focus is not just on touring the entire place every single day like that is my normal lifestyle, because it is not, but to more so show you how is it that I just live life being that homebody girl, right? So I went ahead and I put on some rice for dinner. I cooked some curry shrimp yesterday and I did not prepare enough rice to go with it for today, so I had to cook that extra rice that you guys saw me putting on earlier on. I took my shower, girl, feeling clean, nice and fresh. The kids already took their shower before me, so that is good out the way. They already also had dinner. I shared their dinner before I went to take a shower because, as you know, I like to be slow, tender, calm with myself when I'm taking my shower. Now I'm going to go eat my dinner, maybe watch a little movie, but let's get into the hair. How is the hair looking? You guys saw my hair in the last video and you didn't even comment. Like, I'm not using my mic right now either, so if I sound a little bit shallow or aloe or whatever, girl, it's because I'm not using my mic. Excuse me, I'm just coming out of the bathroom, so I'll grab my mic later on. But if I sound a little wonky, it's because I don't have my mic attached to my camera just yet. But as I was saying, I just want to give you guys a little sneak peek into my life living in New York City, being a real homebody girl, because you guys know I'm a homebody girly. Like, that's no secret to you. You know I'm a homebody girly. You must be asking yourself, how can this girl be living in New York City but 99% of the time she's at home? It's simple. I am just that type of girl that loves and enjoys being at home. I love that, and that's just me. That's just me. Okay, so as I said, I need to turn on back my dryer. I already started washing my clothes. So normally on a Saturday night I start to wash most of my clothes that I would need to wash, going right over into Sunday morning. So I started the first load. I have another load in the washer that has not started just yet. So we're going to finish drying these and then eat dinner, watch a movie, girl, relax, play with the kids a little, comb my baby girl hair. Yes, her hair needs to comb tonight. And then once they go to bed, we got some business to take care of, right? We have some business to take care of. Ooh, it's so steamy. We got some work to do, but let's go have dinner. and stop, 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 stop.
May I come in?
Oh, it's so pretty.
Oh, wait, to the back.
Which one?
To the back, yeah.
You like that one to the back too?
Yeah,
It's pretty.
all the way to the back. The balloon, one is yellow. 20, 20, 20, the gum 20, 20, 20.
What did you say happened? Tell me about it.
A 20.
It's twirly.
Yeah,
And you like that it goes all the way to the back?
yeah,
Ooh, it makes it pretty, right?
yeah.
Say hi. Tell him it's bedtime. Say bye. Say it's bedtime. Tell him bye, it's bedtime. Say it's bedtime. Good morning, you guys. It is the next morning and this is very much a normal occurrence where I'll be trying to put the kids to bed in the night and I end up falling asleep with them. Not intentional, but as a tired single mom, it happens like a lot. And so I just found myself sleeping right throughout the night. But at least I get to wake up earlier while they're still sleeping. So it's a win-win either way, right? I would have still loved to do a lot more stuff last night. But one thing I've learned to do is to give myself grace whenever I need that grace, girl. It is not easy being a full-time mom. It is not easy starting up a business at home. It is not easy doing all these things all by myself. It is a lot. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of me to do it. And so I just find that whenever I do need that rest, I just go ahead, get that rest, girl, get up feeling energized, pumped, strong, all of the above, to do whatever it is that I need to do for if I wake up like early in that morning or the rest of the day, whatever time I do wake up. But for right now, since they're still sleeping, one of the things that I love to do as a homebody girly is to pour into my business while my kids are sleeping, while the apartment is just quiet and there is no distraction. There is nothing at all that pulls me away from the intricate details that I need to pay attention to with my business. This is the time, you guys, where I flourish. This is the time where ideas just pop in my mind like crazy. This is the time when I listen to God and He directs me and He tells me which way to go. This is the time when I just, everything that screams entrepreneurship comes out when I'm sitting very quietly in my apartment, whatever time it may be. As long as there's no distraction, I kid you not, I flourish in this season. I am my best self, both spiritually, physically, emotionally, career-wise, all of the above, girl. This is the time I truly flourish, when the kids are sleeping and I really do have that time to just focus on the things that I really love. And as you guys know, that's my business, right? So for this morning, I have started to do my scent profile. So they're all lined out right here, and these are like the notes that I have to take for each candle. I told you guys in the last video that a lot of calculation, a lot of chemistry goes into making a candle. It is not just lighting, throwing wax and fragrance into a candle and selling it to people, girl. No, that's dangerous. That will burn your house down. It takes a lot of paperwork. You finding formulas, seeing what scents go well together. You have to write those down. You have to know what amount of scent you can put per candle. You have to know the size of candle you want to sell. You have to know the right wax to use. You have to know where you want to get your fragrances from that it will blend well together. So it is a lot of, I would say, mental and bookwork before you actually reach to making the actual candle. So that I started yesterday, and I spent at least 12 hours pairing different scents together, seeing which ones I really like together, seeing which ones I don't like together, reordering new sets that I feel would enhance the scents, matching each scent to each category. Girl, it is a lot of behind the scenes work, and I do hope that you guys don't mind. I mean, this is very new to my channel. This is very much not what you guys are used to me doing on my channel, but this is just my life. And this is me highly starting over my life. Starting over is not a one-day thing. It's not a just, oh, I'm starting over and everything is all perfect again. It is all in stages. It is all what I'm showing you guys as I go along. So I do hope you guys are appreciating me sharing my authentic, sincere, and small business journey with you guys. And just comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about it. But as I said, these are all my scents that I'm working on matching perfectly together. I have started some of them already. So like for this one, what I saw somebody do this on YouTube, because I have to do a lot of research also, you guys. So I saw somebody do this on YouTube where they say in order for you to know exactly which scents you want to pair in a specific candle, what you do is that you use a Q-tip. Oh my god. This smells so good this morning. Oh yeah. So she said that you use a Q-tip and you dip it in all the scents that you want to make that specific candle smell like, and then you just leave it for 5 minutes. This has been sitting from overnight, so that is even better for me that this has been sitting from overnight. And then you just smell all of them. This smells so good, guys. It took me so long. Like from the very beginning, I kind of knew based on the research that I was doing on Google and on each of the scents website. I was like, okay, they said this one would pair well with this one, but I feel like if I add this one to it, it would bump it up some more. And that part was really, really some deep brain work. Oh yes. Ooh. Oh my god, this smells good. I so love how this smells. This is one of my favorite ones. I love how that smells, you guys. So I have like these little jars that I already told you are the mini candles to the bigger ones, to the big ones. I'm using it to test all the scents because they said that the #1 recommended thing to use is a glass jar, which I so happen to have. So I have my glass jar here. This is a different scent. Oh my god.
Hi.
Hi, beautiful. My daughter is up. No matter how early I wake up, the minute I get out the bed from beside her, give her about 30 minutes and she's gonna be up too. Lie down, sweet girl. It's still early, okay? It's still early. Oh, this smells so good. Oh my god, this smells so good, you guys. So I still have like 4 more in all. There are a lot of candles that I'm making, but I have 4 more that I need to pair and do the testing for. But just let me say, you guys, that I'm in such a happy place right now doing all of this. I feel so much myself. I feel like finally all those years of me wanting to become an entrepreneur, it is starting to come out. And it's so funny that this just ties so perfectly into me being a homebody girly, because over the years I've always been that type who thought that being an entrepreneur for me means that I had to just have a physical location. There was like a brick and mortar, which I will have eventually, but there was nowhere in my planning of my life that I ever thought that I would end up starting a business from my home. I never thought of that any at all. even though my mother would run her own small businesses from her home, I never thought that that would be something that I would be very much interested in, and even so much more loving. And I feel like a majority of this came from the fact that I am a full-time single mom, and I have seen where I have grown so much from just the life lessons that I've learned while going through my transition from being a wife to now divorced, and just how much I used to not appreciate my home, just how much I was always that corporate girlie who was so big on going out there to make the buck, that I never found that time to enjoy my home, to fall in love with my home, to make my home my safe haven. My job was my safe haven. Me being in the office was my safe haven. So if you've ever been in that season of your life where you feel as though your job is your safe haven, but then all of a sudden you just feel like you want to become that homebody girly, it's because you're going through what I consider a spiritual awakening. Your priorities are shifting. You know, you no longer want to be focused on everybody else's business. You just want to be focused on your own business, and you get that pull to want to really just be at home, focus on yourself at home. You don't even necessarily want to go out to do anything like fun anymore. You have become so interested in trying to do those fun things at home. And that's just really me, you know. I enjoy tidying my apartment. I enjoy cooking. I enjoy just looking at different areas around the place that I can make my personality shine. I also am in love with this little setup that I have right here with all of my candles there, and I get to do the testing, and I wake up in the mornings and it motivates me so much more now, you guys, so much more to be the person that I so desire to be, because I see a work in progress, right? This is a work in progress, and I see so much of my personality coming out in all of this with the life lessons that I've also learned, that I believe God strongly wanted me to become aware of while he was taking me through my spiritual awakening, right? So girly girl, these are, as I said, I'm working on them. I have like 4 more that I need to scent test, and then I have to rewrite some labels that I somehow lost. I don't know how I lost those labels, like maybe I just misplaced them somewhere right here. But we still have some other stuff in the home that we need to go do, like we have to go season our chicken for dinner today. We have to go ensure that we tidy up at the space, make sure it's clean, nice, all of the above. And then girl, we just go wherever the wind takes us for the rest of this video, right? So, oh, and I forgot to tell you guys about that movie that I was watching last night. So I was watching this movie where it was about this girl that left her hometown, and she was like, you know, her first love moved to a different country, to a different state, and they lost touch with each other. The girl's sister was about to get married, and then she had to go back to the hometown, not knowing that the guy went back to the hometown a few years before. They met up at the garden shop, and the guy ended up buying her parents bread and breakfast home. And she had a very cocky New York City, Manhattan type of lawyer guy that she was dating. But as usual, how these movies go, he never made her feel like the boyfriend from the small village made her feel, right? And so eventually she fell back in love with the guy, and then from there she broke it off with the Manhattan stushy guy, and then she reignited her flame with the small town guy, and they're in love. Her sister got married, and then she fell in love with the guy again, and happy ending all. So that's the movie that I watched. I love watching those movies at home too, even though the girl is in no relationship and has no intent of being in any relationship. But I love a good romance, cheeky movie, and that's what I watched last night while I was combing baby girl hair. And that for me, you guys, is such a happy place. Like, I would not rather in any way, shape or form being out on the road, partying, clubbing, whatever it is New Yorkers do in the night. There is nothing more appealing to me than knowing that I have the comfort of being in my home, knowing that my children are safe, watching them playing or just doing whatever they're doing while I am engulfed in a really good movie, right? So that's how last night went. Really normal, really calm, really just us. And now this morning we are going to go make some eggs for breakfast and do whatever little work that needs to be done around the home, because this video needs to be finished edited so that you guys can actually watch it today. All right, so girl, let's get up. I have been rambling for 17 minutes so let's go ahead and get some other work done, because there is not much that I need to share at this specific moment about the business, because I am doing the scent profile, and that to you guys may be interesting, but because I already shared the scents with you guys in the last video in a little way, it's basically the same thing. As I said, all I'm doing is just using a Q-tip, and I just dip it like in each scent like this. I cut one Q-tip in half because of the size of the jars that I'm using. So I just use a Q-tip, as the lady on the YouTube video said. You dip it in the fragrance and you just, oh my god, you just smell. Guys, I am so proud of myself. Like, people always see the final product of something and they think that it's just wake up tonight, do something the next morning, and boom, there's a final product. There is so much work and details that goes into making a candle. I had no idea. It took me 2 full nights. Maybe that's why I was so tired last night, because it took me 2 full sleepless nights. I went to my bed 4:30 a.m. yesterday morning. Oh, that's why I'm so tired, because I went to my bed 4:30 a.m. yesterday morning trying to figure out which scents were the right ones to pair with each other. I had to be mixing and matching and putting this one there and putting this one over here, and I was like, okay, no, but this one would enhance the smell of this one, and this one would do this, and that one would do that. And trust me, girl, even before I knew about the Q-tip method, I was putting them at my nose, and it was so much that I started to have a headache. I had a headache yesterday morning from just constantly smelling fragrances and pairing one here and pairing one there and putting one there and putting one there and minusing this one and adding this one. But it is so fun, and knowing that I can really just get to do this from the comfort of my home is the icing on the cake, girl. Icing on the cake. And so I just want to also, as this is coming to my mind, I also want to encourage you, or I hope this is motivating you, where you understand that if it is that you want to start a side hustle, or if it is that you want to start a business overall, don't be afraid to start it from your bedroom. Don't be afraid to start it from your kitchen. Don't be afraid to start it from your living room. Don't be afraid to start it from your floor, girl. Start where you can. If I did this in 2020 when I started my business, I would not have been here. I went so big in 2020 when I started my cafe. I went and I rented the spot that was charging me over $300,000 Jamaican per month for rent. That's a lot of money for rent in Jamaica. And I was paying that every month for rent just for a startup business. And I kid you guys not, if I had the knowledge that I have now, I would have never ever made a brick and mortar my very first option, right? So I'm hoping that this will encourage you, that if it is that you want to start a business in any way, shape or form, the first thing that you should do is ask yourself, how can I start this business now? How can I start it from where I am? Is my home conducive for what I need to do? And if it is not 100%, ask yourself, how is it that you can alter? What is it that you need to do until you have made that very strong clientele who will, you know, will support you when you decide to open a brick and mortar. So I feel like that was very much important for you to know. And also for all the girlies who are aspiring content creators. Content creators are homebody people. Most of the vlogs, 99% of the vlogs that you watch, you realize we are at home, and that's why we take that time also to set up our homes, make sure they look nice and comfortable and cute and aesthetic and all of the above, because it is not just for your eyes, but it's also for our mental health. Like, we cannot function knowing that we are at home making these videos for you guys, but our space is not clean and tidy and fresh and all of the above. Like, it is diabolical to be in a home that is dirty, messy, and having to be in that home more than 98% of your day every day, right? So when you see these aesthetic apartments, wherever it is, how big, how small, it is 99% of the time because this person wants to ensure that their mental health is thriving, knowing that they have to be home as a homebody girl every single day. So if you're planning on being a content creator but you're not a homebody girl, maybe content creation is not for you, okay? It is not for you if you are not a homebody girl, because you will get homesick and you will find that, which I do sometimes, I get homesick sometimes, but at the same time I am in love with my home. So whenever I do feel like I'm homesick, I will take a walk outside for maybe like an hour or two, and then I will come back and I will clean up my entire apartment from top to bottom. Even if it takes me 5 hours, I clean, and then voila, I feel fresh, good, nice, clean, all of the above again, and I'm back to being a homebody girly, right? So, oh, this smells so good. Oh, these are so nice, you guys. I was so proud of myself, as I was saying to you, that I took that time to pair all the scents well together, because they came out so good together. Like, my idea of what I want each scent to smell like, I was able to pair them by just smelling the corks, and I did such a good job now that I'm smelling them from the container. So girl, no more talking, let's go tidy up this kitchen, because that I did not get to do last night, and then we're going to make some breakfast, okay?
Tick-tock, time's up, better make a move. Don't think twice now, you got things to prove. I'm not playing, I'm not hard to get.
Style on.
Cause when I saw you, there was nothing else. You got dreams and I got dreams, so let us open up about it. Maybe we will fit right in. You got dreams and I got dreams, so let's start making plans around and maybe we can dive right in. Oh, don't let me down.
finally finished cleaning this apartment, and we have ourselves here a bowl of breakfast cereal. This has been my go-to for the last few days because it is really quick, easy, very tasty. I have not had a good bowl of cornflakes or cereal overall maybe since I was a child. I really missed out on knowing what it felt like to be having a good bowl of cereal in the morning. So for the last couple of days, girl, I just have been enjoying the nostalgic feeling that I get from having my bowl of cornflakes and just it bringing me back to my childhood days and really enjoying it. That's why I say being a homebody is more than just laying around doing nothing at home. It is really you just finding the gem in the little special things, special moments, and just being completely contented with how you are living, right? And that for me has been my big deal for the last couple of months, maybe a year by now, where I have just been really enjoying the solitude that I get from being at home, even though I live in New York City, where it's hustling and bustling and fussy and dramatic and just always a place where you know people are always on the go. I find such peace knowing that I have this quiet space where I'm free to just be me. I have a whole ton load of clothes that I need to go fold. I will fold these later on tonight while I'm watching another movie, or maybe when I'm watching one of the other YouTube girlies videos. I will sit down and fold these clothes because they take me a really long time to fold. I'm trying to be a lot more consistent with my videos. I'm trying to be more intentional also as to the type of content that I want to create. I want to depict a very realistic, progressing lifestyle, and I feel as though this video really ties in a lot of that for me. I feel like a lot of persons are moving away from people being influencers and they're looking for content that is very relatable, one that they can look and see where they see themselves in that content, right? And for me, that's how I have been feeling watching a lot of other YouTube videos, where I just feel as though I want to see the reality of people's life. I just don't want them to turn on a camera and show me something, right? I want to see reality coming out, and I feel as though that's the approach I also want to take with my content. It's the reason why I've even decided that every now and again, maybe going forward, I will start to include my children, because this is not just about creating content for you guys. This is also serving as a memory log for us. This is where when my children get older, they have the ability to look back and say, okay, this is what home was like when I was a baby. This is what home was like when I was a teenager. This is what home was like when I had my birthday party, or this or that. I personally do not have any of those memory logs being a child where I could look back and say, oh, I enjoyed doing this at home, or my mom had this picture, or she had this video, or there is no memory log of me enjoying my childhood in my home. And I found a very deep void in my heart while I was going through my healing process, and I feel as though I really do want to fix that, I would say, childhood trauma that I faced, and not having my children face the same thing by not creating a memory log, even though I'm creating content to put on YouTube. Like, if I'm going to create content, I'm going to ensure that it is one that is realistically depicting my life and how I am going forward, starting over, being a single mom with my 2 children, living in a big city. So homebody, starting over, what I'm doing, you know, I'm doing the business. You guys know that I'm a full-time mom, all of the above. So for me, it just makes sense. It's just a perfect combination, being a homebody girly, being a full-time mom, taking care of the kids, taking care of the household, taking care of my business. All of the above just makes sense, having to do it this specific way. So girl, I need to go season my chicken because I have not done that just yet either. I feel like I just want to go right into cooking when I finish seasoning it. Hence the reason why I did not even bother to start that part just yet, because I'm doing some chicken Alfredo today, my kids' favorite. So I feel like I don't need to go do any deep seasoning of the chicken breast. I just need to ensure that they are, you know, marinated for maybe like 5 to 10 minutes, and then I will jump right into cooking, which is no problem for me. On Sundays, my kids do their visitation with their father. Most Sundays he will show up, not all. but I always try to ensure that everything is prepped and ready. So if it is that he is coming to see them, not at my home, but if it is that he is coming to see them, then I will have most, or if not everything, ready, so that when I leave out for that 1 hour, I don't have the stress of coming back to prep dinner or cook dinner or clean up or wash or this or that, because by that time, girl, I am exhausted mentally, physically, emotionally, all of the above. I'm just kidding. But by that time, I want to be calm enough where we're winding down the evening, we're just slowing down, and I don't want to have like this whole heap of work left to do on a Sunday evening after they're finished doing their visitation, because I go with them also. So it's not like they go by themselves, I go also. So I have to ensure that everything that I am doing, I prep earlier on from in the morning to ensure that I don't bombard myself in the evening with a whole heap of activities to do, because then, girl, I'm going to be burnt out, I'm going to be tired, I'm going to be exhausted, and I hate feeling that way. Oh, and I forgot to say too that I have this cereal with almond milk. I just use the Good and Gather brand from Target. I love that almond milk, it is really good. I also love the oat milk, same brand, really good. I don't like cow's milk, that's what baby girl drinks, and my son drinks that too, but I am a lover of almond or oat milk. Plant milk in general, I love that. So girl, I really don't have anything much more to say in this video. I am going to finish my breakfast, go get dressed for the day, get the kids ready for the day, prep my chicken, maybe start dinner, finish editing this video so that you girly girl can watch it today and have a little motivation to start your week. Go clean that apartment if you haven't cleaned it yet. Go do whatever it is that you need to do at home. Do hope you enjoy this video. I do hope you remember to like, share, subscribe, all of the above, girly girl. Don't click off this video without liking, leaving a comment. Like, you guys will like the videos, but you will not comment on the video. Leave your thoughts, your opinions, your suggestions, your whatever it is that you feel will make you more connected to me, even though we're talking through a screen. But when you comment and you talk to me as I am talking to you through my camera, it makes us feel more connected and united. All right, so please do leave a comment when you're also going to like the video, and share it along with a friend if you feel as though this video will be of a motivation or entertainment to them. Okay, say bye.
Bye.
They can't see your hand.